Right, you're right.
Thank you very much. It's our 30th anniversary, and perhaps another time to look back and reflect at who we are, the journey, where we are today, and uh, where we hope to be uh, in the times to come ahead. It's been the story of a little mustard seed. Germinating and growing. I should say, we've been privileged to have a solid foundation. The founder of the school was a known quantity in education. Uh, when she came with all the expertise, knowledge, and so on and so forth about early child education. She was a known quantity in the north. Abuja was green then, virtually no school. So put it this way, her reputation was already there. So when Olumawu opened its doors 30 years ago, we needed no introduction to the community of parents who resided up the Niger. So like the statistics reeled out today earlier, within the space of maybe 6 months, the population had jumped from the first student that came the first day, Friday, January 22nd, 1992. Here we are, like you heard, within 6 months, they had recorded almost 600 children. And at the peak of population explosion, we were over 1,000, before the founder took a bow. Now, of course, starting as a nursery and primary school today, largely on the back of the policy of government to introduce the basic education school, where we had to extend programs to include the junior and senior secondary. It's interesting that it's over 12 years now that the secondary school has been up and running. And in this period, from when we started till now, uh, when we hit the ground running, I would say our students are, they've excelled variously. The time when we had common entrance examinations, our children serially topped the uh, they topped. They came first. They ranked amongst the first in the nation in the common entrance exams that were taken then. And not too long ago, one of our students in the secondary also matched the performance of any other person nationwide, having scoring A's in 9 subjects she enrolled for in WAEC, and so on and so forth. And also in the area of co-curricular activities, we've been a known name. Whenever any organization would want children to showcase the values they stand for, we are always remembered and called upon, and our children have always delivered and come home with prizes and so on and so forth. So the journey is one of gratitude to God, gratitude for the staff and you know, and those who've stayed on, stood by us, the parents who, right from the preschool through primary through secondary, have entrusted the education of their children to us. Sometimes we've recorded scenarios where parents have come with 13 children, 10 children, 9 children, 12, and so on, so on, and so forth. So, all in all, what can we say on the occasion of our 30th? One of gratitude. But of course, no matter how far you've come, you can go further. Our building for the A level and further education program is coming up. Hopefully, the idea that when children still need to spend a further year before going to the university, or if they wish to prepare themselves to continue their education out of the country, we are putting together a facility where these children, we can offer them the foundation program or A levels or all those pathway programs that give them a place in the university. I won't end by not mentioning that we've stood by our old conservative values of being, local, as it were. Strong discipline is also part of what we stand for. That we want to raise the total child. We want to raise children who, as it were, are rounded. Academically excellent. At par with their peers anywhere, and disciplines, our old values, inculcating our old values in them. So, again, 30th anniversary, I'd end by saying that God has been faithful, and we're grateful to everyone who's walked this journey with us. Thank you very much.